Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Today we've got a Yone VOD review. I believe we're playing Yone into Darius, and this is going to be in um mid gold, low plat type of elo. So it looks like we're going for some kind of invade. I don't necessarily love it, but I don't hate it either. I think your team comp's not the best for invading. You have a lot of like melee slash very short range champions, not a lot of great CC. So I personally would probably not have done this. The issue with doing this for you if you're playing top lane here into Darius is that you now have to walk top lane, but you never got to scout any of the bushes, so you now kind of lose a lot of lane prior. You can't check the bushes, level 1, which means that you can't really contest the creep wave on level 1 either, and that pretty much means that he should get some kind of push into you. You're mid. Not entirely sure why we're mid, but that's okay. So we're mid versus Twitch, presumably. So all of those things that I said before about top lane, they still matter for you because you are a top lane main, but just they don't matter in this particular game. But they're still things you can keep in mind. Also, do want to say I don't know why we did this. If Twitch isn't showing in a lane, likely means he's Q stealthy on you. Right, and that's just a general premise that you can keep in your mind. If you don't know where he is, then he's likely Q stealthing on you, and you're going to take free damage. You never want to let Twitch do this because it just sets up like his next part of the play. He does this for a reason. It's good for his lane. Even though you're going to heal back a bunch of it from D-Shield Second Wind, it's still not ideal. You're playing maybe a little bit too scared here. I think you should be able to push level 2 a little bit harder. Now here, you don't actually have to hit that caster, and I would actually prio getting level 2 off the melees. Right now you're going to lose level 2 prio, and you're going to take a bad trade most likely. Yeah. Pop the pot. Ooh, missed the Q. There's a few issues here. Is he going to eat you? Am I stupid? Do you take W? Did he already eat you? Okay. Oh, yeah, eat you there, sure. I think, by the way, that Q is like I wouldn't have queued that. I think that Q shouldn't have been when you missed that third Q. Ends up making a trade pretty rough. Here you have to give a fair bit. I would probably see if I can just get in range like last hit some of these creeps with W. Those like back casters on the top side of the lane. There's not a huge point to you like autoing or queuing creeps in the sense that like you don't get any regen from that because you don't have D-Shield. So ideally, you kind of just want the wave to push to you as much as possible and to just like regen naturally until you're able to take a trade again. Doesn't look too bad. He's gonna probably flash his Q, right? Q flash. Right here, Q flash, dead. And this is the play. And this is what wins you the lane if you do it. Whereas he's now able to get out scot-free. And Q flash is quite hard to react to. Ah, it's brutal. When you go one, oh my god! I mean, beautiful. But that's a little bit predictable. Much more predictable than the Q flash before. I actually think you do it slightly slow too, and also I think you can EQ flash as far as I actually know. Like I think that's pretty expected. He flashes that. Reset. That's great. I think that Q flash is really quite an important thing for the lane. I was actually going to say it's probably an end of review because it's like such a missed opportunity that matters so much in this lane. I would buy a refill here too, by the way. Yeah, nice. But, and I think also if you get that Q flash, you probably still just kill Lee Sin, by the way, when he comes to the game because he's so low for some reason. Twitch has no TP here, but oh, this was a huge mistake too. Twitch has no TP here, right? Our goal is to crash this wave as quickly as possible. So you want to queue through these creeps, right? But you just want to auto attack these ones down and queue the next ones, right? But because you queue here, you end up wasting a Q cooldown that is going to impact your ability to push this next wave. And like you're not kind of CSing the creeps, as efficiently as possible. Yeah, like we should get a W down. I mean, we really, really need to crash this shit like ASAP. because we want to punish Twitch as much as possible, and also because you get a free reset too. I think he missed too many free creeps there. I think he probably missed 4. I think you also cleared the wave quite slowly. So all those things, they definitely need to be worked on, because they're pretty much things that just like can't happen, if that makes sense. This should be just EW kill. Beautiful. B. Instantly B. As soon as this tower shot hits you, B, 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 B. Takes you roughly similar time to make this trek, right? But you would actually probably, in my opinion, get there faster by just resetting and running out of base with tier 2 boots. But even still, even if you didn't, the tier 2 boots are such an insane power spike that it is not worth you not doing that. And I think, you know, your immediate thought process there is to type. My immediate thought process there is to base instantly. I think that is, you know, you're not using your lull state there correctly. Look at this wave. You would 100% have got back losing absolutely nothing if you based, I think. I'd imagine this trade when you have tier 2 boots. Whereas like in this instance, we lose it. Pop the pot. You need to pop your pot ASAP before this skirmish happens, because you want to have health. Because your jungle is trying to gank. You need to pop the pot. You could have nearly 2 full pots ticked over here for the skirmish. Nice, so pop the pots. A little bit late there, getting chunked. Don't have enough health to really react into this as you would like to. You want to rotate here though, you R6. Oh, we E'd. Okay, nice. I wouldn't have probably E there, I'm not going to lie, because you have to go back. I would have liked to have queued first. Okay, beautiful. Get this wave crashed. I actually think you can stay your regenning quite a lot. Yeah, so I would stay and I would try and like crash this wave and then hit the plate. Twitch is likely going to try and stay in stealth and you know, try and get as many of these creeps as possible. What are we looking for here? Twitch. Okay. I think there's 0 chance you catch him here. I'm not gonna lie, I would just keep. It's not terrible though. I think you do waste a little bit more time, but yeah, it's not too bad at all. Do you just get? No, I think you get Vamp Scepter here, man. No. Surely Vamp Scepter, please. Yeah. Very good, very good. Yep, back to lane. I mean, so you shouldn't lose this game. That's crazy. All right, we need to. We've already seen the laning mistakes. We know what they are. We need to try and figure out like where do you die in a skirmish. That's going to be what seals the deal. We need to figure out if the skirmish was like bad that you went to it or you played it bad. Are you still 3-0 here? 4-0. Good reset too. CS is actually quite low, I will point out. So, and that is like a constant issue throughout this game, getting too little free, sorry, missing too many of the free CS, also like securing too little of the free CS that are presented to you. All right, this is probably going to be it. What happens? All right, run me back. What do we do? Uh-oh. Why are we even here? We crashed a wave. We're roaming top. I don't love the roaming on Yone, I'm not gonna lie, for the most part. This looks okay though. SQ1, SQ2. You have to leave. Okay, Q1 on one of these creeps. Nice. Q2, yeah, nice. Power shot. Yeah, okay. This is unfortunate. Also played bad from the rip with the missing of the first 2 Qs. And I just think in general, like the roam was probably not that good either. Like I know what you're trying to do is trying to spread the influence, etc. But the issue is that, you know, I think that you should just be able to kill Twitch off CD here with this item spike. Yeah, if Twitch doesn't have a single item, you have Blade of their own king. I think you want to complete your push through. And like at this point, you've lost the game. Because that play doesn't work and you guys make the misplay, Twitch gets 2 towers here and you guys get 3-man ace to top. it's over. You know, Twitch power spike here is insane. Darius Lee Sin power spike here is also insane. You know, you don't have a CS lead anymore either. Twitch is probably up like 1.4k gold on you or something around that area now. Oh no, sorry, he's not up that because you have kills, but like that's in this time frame he got like 1.4k gold, whereas you got like 3 creeps topside, is what I meant to say. Or like, you know what I mean. I think it's here. I think it's here that it's lost. I think it comes off the decision making with like a bad roam. And I think the roams, by the way, have less value at this point in time compared to your first roam because so many plates, or not plates, but like so much damage can be done to a tower in one roam window. And you really had, you know, 2 or 3 roam windows there, if that makes sense. It's like 3 waves, I believe. 1.5 minutes. I mean, you roam from here, 14 minutes, 40. 16 minutes, you know, it's gonna be 16:30 realistically. So can you see like that? 3 waves, 4 waves of roam timing. It's really a lot, and you guys got nothing. Twitch got to just free farm that entire time and take your plates. Also, I think you're probably making misplays to like just eat the waves with Twitch there. Like, I think you want to be trying to like punish him more with zoning him off the wave, that kind of stuff. But yeah. That's going to conclude this review, I think, because we made a lot of laning mistakes, and then the final nail in the coffin was actually a roam play that was just not ideal, and then also played mechanically not great on top of that. So compounding issue. I do just want to wait until we see a tab press, because I just want to see how much gold value Twitch is actually up. And as we can see, top is like, you know, basically getting snowballed on here too, off the back of that. So like, top is in a pretty rough spot. Surprised that Urgot actually got that versus the Lee. Top's in a rough spot. Mid is nowhere near as good as it was, if not in a rough spot. Yeah, I mean, it's even. Right? It's like all the good plays you did before got even by that one bad play, which is brutal. In this game, how you would win from here is you guys want to try and minimize damage losses. Make sure that your bot lane doesn't start getting behind. Wait for Smolder to scale to 25 stacks. Try and flip fights in the late game. Try not to go down too many dragons because you already have 2 drags. So yeah. All of these things should help you a lot with your improvement. I look forward to seeing more reviews from you, man. I think this will give you a lot of information about why you're losing some of these games you're losing at the moment. I don't think I have too much more to add. What I would also recommend is that you take some notes out of this and DM me what struck out to you, which parts, because that will kind of, you know, give me the info to see what actually soaked in. And also, I can correct any misconceptions with it. Yone is a very, very mechanical champion too, so you know, whilst you might think a note like that you should have Q flashed at this instance in this second is like maybe not so meaningful, I would counteract that with that I think that's actually crucial, because these very, very fast reactive plays are basically what make or break a lot of these mechanical champions. Alright, man, if I upload this to YouTube, welcome YouTube viewers. You can join my coaching program at coachmyga.com if you would like to improve your gameplay. Till next time, guys, take care, good luck on Rift, and peace out.